everyone. I hope the Star Wars trailer doesn't drop right now. I'm pretty sure it's about to, or it is the second I go live, because that would just be my luck. Anyway, welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. Boy, that was tough to say. Anyway, I'm here with the Stanley 6-scale figure from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is a Hot Toys 6-scale figure, and I really just want to do one of these figure unsealings with you guys. I like calling them that because this one has such a complicated package that I don't know that you can call it entirely an unboxing. So let's get to it. Really big thanks to everybody who is subscribing to the YouTube channel on day one. We already have like 77 or something like that, so that's really exciting. So yeah, click that subscribe button, and we'll do a lot more of these unboxings live, some of them not, and this should be a lot of fun. Again, pretty sure the Star Wars trailer is going to drop any second. I'm really excited about it. So let's do this. Okay, first I want to take this out of the bag because maintaining the integrity of the tape, very important. But I want to give you guys a really good look at this packaging that they did on this figure. It's crazy amazing right now. Conja Club says every time the Patriots score a touchdown, the Empire music plays in my head. That's amazing and pretty accurate. Bill Belichick is the Emperor, yeah, that's what they call him. Anyway, so here you go. This is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This just crazy amazing, this packaging. Do I hope that this is the packaging of the future? Kind of. I mean, I think it'd be really cool to do specific figures like this, but I don't know what the criteria would be, and therefore I don't know how to move forward with this. But for this particular figure, it's pretty amazing. So yeah, I'm glad that apparently it's a boring game and everybody's just waiting for the Star Wars trailer to drop.
Woo! Yeah!
Normally, I would be right there with you. Woo!
Yeah!
Do you have a little knife or something to cut? Ooh, there we go. Thank you. You need like a lovely assistant name or something like that, like a Vanna White. Yeah, you do.
What was it? John Wick?
No.
No.
No. Let's not be him. You don't want to be that guy. I'm just gonna do this. Is this important to maintain the integrity of? Because I am definitely not doing that.
Oh, another tape.
Okay. Because I'm doing clean cuts, but
the plastic, yeah, you absolutely.
well, the plastic, of course. So, who are the Patriots even playing? The Jets? I think the Jets. Anyway, that'll just be a blowout. But here we go. This was probably pretty boring to watch me cut all that tape, but that's what you have to do when you are unsealing a figure. So we are maintaining the integrity of the plastic. Again, this works kind of like old school figures. Just kind of pop it. And then there's this front piece. Just gonna... Oh man, Justin says be careful, he sliced himself pretty bad opening it. Well, I'm good right now, but thank you, Justin. I'm sorry. That probably sucks. So then you see, oh, there's also a little piece of plastic beneath his chair, alternate base, and then also this cool backdrop that is protected by plastic as well, but it moves. So you can see the jump points that that Rocket and Yondu went through. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. This is that. This is just a rock for him to sit on. There are people out there making kind of custom environments for this rock, like so he could sit on the planet talking to the Watchers. Oh, this has like a slip cover too, so you can... It's a pretty standard slip cover. So if you wanted to display him Barbie style, you could just do that. And then, oh look, there's your figure unboxing, you're all done. But that would be boring, and we don't display our figures that way in this house. So, here we go. Ooh, so take a look at that. That's Stanley and everything that he comes with right there, still in the plastic. Pretty exciting there. I mean, actually not really that exciting while it's still in the plastic. But there are instructions at the bottom. I should read those more often. I used to read them on all of my figures, and I've gotten lazy as of late, and I don't read them on many figures anymore. So he has the bubble helmet. There you go, it comes with that. Comes with some space glasses, of course, because you can't be in space without your space glasses. A couple of swap out hands. A couple more swap out hands. And then, of course, his spare pegs. And if you live and collect with me, you need those, since I break things on camera, apparently, all the time. I mean, it's not apparently. I did it. It absolutely happened, and there's video evidence that it happened. So I can't really like weasel my way out of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide the plastic off. Plastic off the head. I'm gonna put his space glasses on just because I'm getting a little weirded out that Stan Lee doesn't have glasses on, because he like always has glasses on. So it'd be pretty bizarre if he didn't. Ooh, there we go. That now it looks a lot more like him. So, okay, so there's one thing I'm kind of like just realizing and a little bit miffed about is he doesn't come with a stand to stand him up. He has to sit on this rock. There's no stand in the box to stand him up. That's really bizarre to me. I'm like not entirely okay with that. It's a little bit of a weird situation for me to be in, because I don't necessarily display a lot of figures sitting down. But you kind of have to, right? Yeah. And what would that do to the costuming on there? So many questions I have right now. So many questions. So here you go. This is what he looks like, all out of the box and standing next to his rock. I guess you could kind of like lean him, sort of. And if you wanted to keep him standing, you could do that. Now, here's the thing. There's this bubble helmet that you got to put on him because he's in space, yeah? But does this come apart into two pieces? Let's see. Oh, it does. It absolutely does. So I'm glad I did that kind of slow. There we go. And I guess you kind of have to do it this way. There you go. Now he's all safe in space with his stuff. It's a pretty good piece right here. I'm really enjoying the costume and the details like on his backpack. I really do like the glasses. The head sculpt is pretty good. It does look a lot like the old Stan Lee head sculpt, except that it seems to be updated with like his age. It aged him a little bit more, which is good because obviously he was older when he shot this. I do enjoy the idea of like a cameo line, like Stan Lee's cameos, but some of them would just be kind of regular, and then some of them obviously would have more complicated things that you'd need to cameo him. Like, how about Big Hero 6? They should do that one at the end of Big Hero 6. And for those of you who don't know that, you should probably watch Big Hero 6. It's a pretty great movie. Anyway, so this is everything he comes with. I think the biggest deal for this particular figure is the packaging, because the packaging is really cool, super unique to the figure itself. You put your arm in front of the camera. And that is kind of a cool thing. Maybe that's the deal. The Stan Lee collection has like this particular packaging when they do his cameo lines. Not that I think that this is something Hot Toys is going to explore or do, but it'd be pretty cool of them to do that at some point. So now, like I said before, I am a little annoyed / weirded out that there isn't a way to stand him up, because I kind of like him standing. You can see the different ways his costume moves, but I just feel like you're gonna like wrinkle it if you keep it sitting, and that's just an annoyance that I don't care to have. If nothing else, Big Hero 6 teaches you how to properly wear your underwear. It's true, but I feel like you should know that anyway. I would hope that by the time you get to a certain age, you know that anyway. All right, well, he's leaning a little bit weird there. It's my fault. But yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna sit him down on his little rock. I am super, super nervous about moving this. This is why you read the instructions. I feel like you have to take the backpack off in order to really get him to sit. So that's gotta be a thing. I mean, maybe not. You could have him sit like this. You could have him kind of do like, because he is kind of like an old grandpa man. So you could have him do like a half. No, you got to take the backpack off. Can you take the backpack off? Well, these clips come undone.
You read the instructions.
I should read the instructions. That is a thing. All right, reading the instructions. I don't collect Hot Toys, but I'd consider picking this up. Yeah, the original Stan Lee figure is really cool. I actually really like the little director's chair he comes in. But this one's pretty neat too. I do enjoy. Like I said, I really like the idea of having like a cameo line, like him sitting on a bus. Him being a librarian with giant headphones. Okay, so let's see. That's how you... Okay, you can take the backpack off. Detaching life-supporting backpack. It seems kind of dangerous to take it off, but there you go. First you unclick. There are these little buckles. You gotta undo all the little buckles. That's what it says step 1 is. So I'm gonna try to do this. This is very difficult. This is another reason why I need to stop biting my nails. Grow out those nails, Susan, so you can do these a little bit more efficiently. Okay, so once the buckles are undone, you take, okay. So there's magnets. I feel like since just, yes, Stanley the FedEx driver. That would be great. Okay. I'm nervous. So, okay, I feel these magnets. I'm nervous. Oh, there we go. I'm nervous. Ooh. There we go. Oh, there we go. So there's the life. That was a lot less complicated than I was about to make that. And then the magnets, I guess, stick onto the back. There we go. Come on, magnet, stick. Stick onto the back. You just gotta find the point where the magnets stick. There you go. So now he's more equipped and more, okay, well, the magnet should probably stick a little bit better than that. But now he's more equipped to storytell with the Watchers of the Universe. This costume is very, very thick, and it is difficult to, like, kind of pose him. There we go. Come on, man. Magnets. There we go. So now he can do his grandpa-esque storytelling with the Watchers of the Universe. That was a very cool scene for a lot of Marvel fans. I wanted to see the Watchers, and I was hoping to see them in some sort of context. And then I was a FedEx driver. So it was cool to see them in a conversation with Stan Lee over all the different things that he'd done. Which people were saying after Endgame that they were hoping that, like, Captain America was Stan Lee, and then that's why he was checking on everybody and why he was in so many cameos, but I liked it this way. I have this in the other room waiting to unbox. I should quit procrastinating. You definitely should. To be honest, once he's out of the box, he's a lot better. Even though the packaging is really cool. So it does take a little bit of maneuvering. I'm not gonna like totally destroy another one of Zach's figures. But he does pose a lot. He's kind of floating over his rock right now, not really sitting on it as well as he could. He could sit on it that way. But I kind of like the idea of him grandpa storytelling with like one hand on a knee, doing his thing like this. Definitely like gesturing outward to tell the story of when he was a FedEx driver and had to deliver something to Tony Stank. But I feel like this is probably the optimal way to probably do it because it allows him to lean on the base, and then he's actually sitting on the base as opposed to he was kind of floating before. This is not an easy figure to pose. I would recommend being very careful with it, especially with the costuming involved. You can see that you're gonna want to try to move his torso a lot more than his torso actually moves, and that's a little bit that's something you're gonna want to be careful with if you don't want to pull a Susan and break a figure. So yeah, there we go. Here we go. This is a little bit grandpa storytelling for my taste. He's leaning a little funny, but he's in space, so maybe gravity doesn't work exactly the same way. We're gonna go with that. Alright, I'm gonna quit fussing with him because I feel like I could just sit there and fuss and fuss and fuss. Star Wars trailer is about to come up, so why don't we wrap up this video right now? So that way nobody has to leave in order to go watch the Star Wars trailer. Thank you guys for watching my very first live figure Unsealed on YouTube. Thank you to King Zachary V for letting me borrow his figure and unboxing it. And also, I feel like this is a really good one to pick up for anyone who's a Guardians collector, anyone who's an overall MCU collector, and it's a nice tribute to Stan Lee as one of the Watchers. He can be a Watcher in your collection. Just again, my take on it is that you're going to want to be careful when you're posing this figure because he is a little bit stiff, and also the costuming makes it a little bit more complicated. So be careful, don't break your figures, and I'll see you next time.